Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. This is the Divine Faith, and this is going to be your reading for the week of November 6th through the 12th. Now, make sure that you check your other placements just in case this particular reading does not resonate for you at this time. So let's take a look. Capricorn. Okay. At the bottom, we have the Hermit. Okay. It feels like this week you'll be like trying to ask for backup, or you're looking for backup on something. Like, it feels like that someone could be accusing you, or somebody could be telling you that, you know what, they don't believe what you're saying. Like, I don't believe you. So that could be where you're like, okay, I need backup. Okay, let me find this person who was there at the same time I was, and they'll vouch for me. Okay, so it does feel like this week you're looking for people to vouch for you in terms of your whereabouts, what you said. And it's almost just like, I'm not a liar, because some of you, you may be having this struggle here recently where it feels like people are trying to accuse you of lying, or saying that you're lying about whatever. It could be about simple stuff. So now you're at this point where like, you know what? Screw this. I'm tired of being labeled like this. So who knows? Some of you may possibly go as far as recording conversations because someone is saying, I don't believe you. I know they didn't say that. Or you may possibly, like I said, go as far as making sure that you have somebody with you specifically that can vouch for a lot of things. Okay. But also with the Hermit energy here, we have Mars. I feel like some of you right now are upset at your mother or parent, whoever. I don't know if they left you alone, whatever the situation was, but there's a sense of emptiness. But also at the same time, some of you, it's like you're trying not to show it. You don't necessarily want to bring it up to this person because they may be somebody where they struggle when it comes to conflict, or they may automatically assume that anytime you bring something to their attention, it's going to turn into a conflict. So in a way, you feel like you're like in a little bit of a rock and a hard place, you know, during this week, because you really want to let somebody know how they're making you feel by, you know, throwing out these accusations at you or not believing what you say. But it's like, it's hard to have a conversation with this person because they always just shut down. Or you may find that a lot of people around you are kind of like this. They're just shutting down. So this week, I see you being more to yourself, or at least you'll try to. After this whole fiasco goes down about somebody accusing you of saying something that you didn't say, or somebody not believing you whatsoever, some of you, it will be a boss. Like someone in authority, some type of manager, could even be a teacher, mentor, whatever. They'll be, you know, whenever they accuse you this week and you finally get to the bottom of it and you prove your innocence, at that point you'll be done. Like, you know what, I'm done with the week because this is just crazy. Okay. I also see you getting more into like self-help books, or finding books to help you raise your confidence, raise your vibration, you know, with the energy of like the guru, the spirituality coming through. Some of you have to be very careful of, you know, throwing yourself into spirituality because you feel like that's the only place where people are going to understand you. No, don't automatically just go to straight isolation. Yes, I can understand isolating for right now because you need to take some time to digest what just happened. But some of you are doing this too constantly, where it just goes straight to spirituality. Okay, I don't have anybody. Boom, I'll just throw myself into spirituality. That's not really helping you, because now you're not living life. Now you've stopped. You know, you've stopped living. You've stopped enjoying things. Don't do that to yourself. Yep, see, that's weird. I said somebody's going to lie, but I feel like that you will be able to clear this up. Some of you, this will not get cleared up until Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. Some of you have just recently gone through a breakup as well. So there's this energy here where it's like you're trying to pep talk yourself, you know, you're kind of just like, you know what, they missed out. But then at the same time, you know, you also feel, what if I'm the one that missed out? What if I'm the one that messed up? You know, some of you are still hanging on to some type of mess up mistake that you had with a previous partner. You know, and you're trying to be positive. You're trying to rewire your brain and do something else, but it's just hard. It's possible that this person may have been there during the time that you were sick. This person may have possibly been there during a time where maybe you unfortunately dealt with maybe like the loss of a parent, or there was some type of loss going on in your life, and this person came in. So in a manner, it was a breath of fresh air, because just like, this person gets me, they understand. And some of you hate that you lost that with this person. Okay. So anyway, with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're struggling. It's like you feel like that your truth is not being heard. You feel like that when it comes to you speaking your truth, or whenever it comes to you talking about things that you're passionate about, it's like people just don't want to believe you. And that's starting to weigh down more and more on your conscience. It's starting to weigh down more and more on your self-confidence. So I would say this week, I see you struggling a little bit when it pertains to just confidence within self. And some of you guys, it will start to show when it pertains to how you're dressing. Some of you, it's like your face may start to look a little like flushed. Like you're just out of it. But I feel like I said, this week, this incident is almost going to be like the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's like, I've been trying to look past it. I've been trying to look past the fact that people are feeling some type of way about me, especially whenever I'm saying my truth. But for this week, it just feels like, okay, I'm done. I am so exhausted. I am so tired of people. Okay, so like I said, you'll either dive into spirituality, or you'll dive into perfecting some sort of craft, talent, or hobby. Okay. Some of you, if you've been in this particular flow where things have been looking really good when it pertains to your finances, you will run into some speed bumps during this week. Also, speaking of, I don't know if I talked about children either way, but some of you are struggling when it comes to conceiving children. So I don't know. I think I talked about IVF in somebody else's reading, but I'm getting IVF in your particular reading as well. Or you want to do IVF, you want to adopt, but it's the money. You don't necessarily have the money to do this. At one point you may have had the money, but now some things have came through that have to be taken care of. So it's hard for you to, put down the money or get into this investment. Okay. The culprit behind this person who's accusing you of lying, it feels like it's a Virgo or a Taurus. So it's another earth sign. They are younger. Some of you, if you are in tech, then this person is like, they're not on your team, but they're on a team that you guys had to work together at some point on some type of project, whatever it was. Okay. This person was problematic then. So I don't know what this person's beef is with you. But anyway, Empress and the Fool. And because of this, like I said, because of this whole incident, I see some of you definitely will end up panicking. And because you'll end up panicking, or you'll be dealing with anxiety, I see you even possibly just up and quitting. Like, I can't do it anymore. You have to take a step back. Because like I said, I totally feel like that your truth will be accepted. It will be heard by the right person, and they will pretty much be like, okay, you're good. But for you, that's not good enough, because you've been dealing with this for so long. Even if it's not a boss, even if it's not a manager, whatever, it can be anyone. Okay, it can be any situation, friends, exes, whatever. So then, like I said, this triggers something in you where it's just like, I want to run away. I want to start over elsewhere. I want to run. But with the Fool and the Ten of Swords right next together, I feel like this starting over elsewhere is not the right thing to do right now. I'm not saying that this can't be something that can be done in the future, but not the right thing to do right now. Some of you also are spending way too much time away from your kids. Or there is some type of decision, or there's some type of new opportunity that will resurface. It's not really new. It will resurface from the past. This is an opportunity that came up maybe 5 years ago or 9 years ago, whatever. I feel like it was a while ago, okay? Like 2015 and earlier, okay? This opportunity will represent itself. However, at this point, you're in a different area of your life. You have kids. Some of you guys may have like whole families, mortgages, anything of that nature. So you're going to have to make a decision if you're going to accept this offer. Because this offer will also require you to be on the road a lot, be away from your family a lot. So you have to sit back and ask yourself, is it worth it? Because like I said, some of you are already spending too much time away from your children. Of course, I understand. But this week, you will start to see what I'm saying. It will feel like in a manner when it comes to your kids, like it feel like something was like falling apart in a way. Yeah, this opportunity coming back in, you'll be happy about it. You'll be ecstatic. I do feel like that you will ace the interview. So the offer will be presented to you. Are you going to take it? I feel like you're going to take it, and it's only going to last 9 months, because then you'll start to feel bad. Like, okay, I need to go home. I can't, like, because you won't take your kids with you. You'll be going over there to get things situated. But for you, it's like once you get over there, you're going to change your mind. Now, of course, if you're under contract, you probably won't be able to change your mind like that. But I do feel like that this new beginning that you've been asking for, it will come through. But I don't feel like in the end, you're going to stick it through. Because you're going to realize that, you know what, it's not important anymore. So that's a tough decision. Some of you guys, you may decide to stick it out all the way, but I don't think so. It's feeling like you're just going to go backwards. You're going to start questioning yourself, like, why did I take this opportunity? You may be taking it because you think it's going to be fun, but no, it's all work, no play whatsoever. Okay, and you have to be careful of getting into exhaustion when it comes to this. But like I said, you may try it just because it's something that you always wanted to try. I just don't feel like it's going to stick. Some of you will end up, it's weird because I see some Capricorns will end up going the legal route in terms of your career. But this will be in 6 years. It won't be now. Right now, you're still trying to find your way. Legal route, sales, commercial real estate, marriage counselor, some type of counselor, therapist. You'll be going in a different direction again in about 6 years. So for right now, you're just doing something to make it through. But your real career, being on the right path, will come eventually. But right now, it just feels like that there's things that you want to try. There's things within yourself that it's like you want to prove something to yourself. So you're just trying to fulfill things that you didn't get a chance to do in the past. But even the cards here are saying, what was supposed to be in the past is no longer important. It's time for you to look forward towards something else, But anyway, so Capricorn, this has been your reading for the week. Hope it helped, and see you later.